pedophile rings in Thailand, terrible matching tattoos with a girl you just met, a public psychotic break. I don't know what's going on with Ben Armstrong, but we're going to get into it in this video. I haven't really spoken about it in a while because the drama is just too insane for me, but I think it's time to make an update video because this guy's having a public meltdown and it's something to behold. So the first bit of drama comes from what happened just a few days ago. Now, if you guys didn't know, myself, Ben Armstrong, and many other crypto influencers will be fighting for Karate Combat. It's a promotion that is run by like George St. Pierre, Bass Rutten, UFC legends. We're going to be fighting for like a crypto influencer fight league. Ben Armstrong is going to be the main event, obviously, because he's the biggest crypto influencer out there. Now, I always thought that Ben would never show up to this fight because when he was offered this fight, it was months ago when he was kind of down bad from the whole the Hit Network situation, right? He just got released. He probably needed money. And knowing Ben Armstrong, he's probably getting paid quite a bit. Now, none of us know what each other are getting paid, but if he's going to be the main event, he's the biggest crypto influencer, he's probably getting paid a huge bag. First, you got to give credit where credit is due because regardless of if you like him or not, Ben Armstrong has been able to recover when it comes to making crypto content again. Now, ever since he left Hit Network, he has been able to get his stake deal back. He's gotten a lot of sponsors back. And he's been doing a lot of meme coin promotions. And, you know, I'm a guy who does meme coin promotions and they do pay well. So I can only imagine what they're paying him. So now he's making a ton of money. So things are a little different than what they were when he first agreed to this fight. Now, I always thought that Ben Armstrong wouldn't actually put his body on the line and fight someone. Since this fight was announced, they actually did find an opponent for him. He rejected a lot of fights. He was saying that a lot of people didn't want to fight him, but I know that that's not really the case. There's not a lot of people that he wanted to fight. Well, he's fighting against a guy named Paddy Stash, who's a pretty big guy. I met him in Vegas over the last week, and he can actually fight. So this guy can actually throw down. So it's going to be interesting to see Ben Armstrong get in the ring with someone who can actually throw down and who's actually much bigger than him. But there was some drama between Ben Armstrong and George from Cryptos R Us. Ben Armstrong had a huge meltdown. He said that he wasn't going to fight on the card, and it had to do with another smaller content creator named Keeper or Debate Crypto, who I'm going to be fighting. Now, I'm not going to get into that drama, but since then, Ben said, you know what? The drama is squashed between him and George, and they're going to be moving on. So he will be fighting on the card once again. So we're all hoping that that drama is squashed. We're hoping that this fight card stays together because all of us want to fight. And look at everybody out there met George from Cryptos R Us, and he was nothing but respectful and nice and showed everyone a good time. And I mean, we got to go to Vegas for free, go to this cool fight event and meet a lot of like celebrities, and none of us had to pay for anything. So George has been nothing but nice to all of the people on the card and giving a lot of people an opportunity to do something they've always wanted to do, like fight, like myself. So I'm hoping this stays together, but this next drama is kind of crazy. Now, everyone knows that Ben Armstrong is going through a public divorce, right? It's been all over the internet, and the reason why it's out there is because of him. I know a lot of people get mad at me for talking about it, but the truth is, if he's not putting his business out there, then no one has anything to talk about. Well, obviously, he's with this girl named Cassie, and, you know, obviously, Ben Armstrong has his own token called Ben Token, and it looks like him and his brand new girlfriend that he just got matching tattoos. Now, I think this just shows the state of mind this guy's in, you know, to get this sort of permanent thing on you forever. I mean, you know, with someone you just met is kind of crazy to me, but I mean, we've seen a lot of people in our lives, I'm sure, do worse things like getting people's names on them, you know, but getting tattoos with people you just barely met, you know, isn't the smartest idea. Now, the biggest piece of drama is, of course, with the title you saw with the crypto banter. Ben Armstrong says, you can accuse me of whatever, that's fine. At least I'm not involved in a pedophile ring in Thailand like Ran Nooner is. Go find all the people he is tight with. Do some research, which is absolutely insane. Then he says, do you guys want me to start naming the guys in crypto involved in the Thailand pedo ring? You can start with Ran. Next, do you really want me to start exposing you, Kyle? Which is absolutely insane. So Ben Armstrong is accusing the crypto banter of being in a pedophile ring. And look at, this is dangerous for Ben. I mean, he's been doing this sort of slanderous thing about to a lot of people in the space. And I can imagine him having a ton of lawsuits coming at him at once. We know he's in a legal battle with Hit Network because he's been telling us. We know he's probably going to go through a messy divorce, with his ex-wife, especially since he's been flaunting his new girlfriend all over X. And I know that adultery in Georgia is illegal. Obviously, they don't prosecute a lot for that. But him coming out and saying that one of the biggest crypto influencers is a pedophile is kind of crazy to me. So, if I'm being completely honest, right, I'm going to go back and go ahead full screen. This seems like it's like some sort of like purposeful self-destruction. Like, I don't know what kind of sick one Ben is on. I don't know what he's doing, but it looks like he's really just trying to destroy his career because he's going to have a lot of lawsuits hit him at once. But I'd like to hear your opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. What do you think of all this drama? I'm interested to hear your opinion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.